And welcome back to the channel, Survivors. Today we're going to be diving back into Enshrouded, and I'm going to show you guys where to get the best glider in the game. The glider is literally one of the most important items that a player can utilize to their advantage throughout their adventure. Having the best glider in the game will make it 10 times easier to traverse for long distances. Not only that here, it just in general helps out a lot to reaching unreachable places that you typically would not be able to reach without said glider. As always, if you guys enjoy the content, be sure to subscribe here on the channel directly below this video and hit that notification bell so you stay up to date with future videos and future live streams. Alrighty, so first up, the very first step I would recommend, and that is heading over to the ancient Spire Kittle Waste fast traveling point. If you guys already have this ancient Spire unlocked, then obviously fast travel there directly via your map. If you don't have it unlocked, well then unfortunately you gotta make your way to this area and then beat the entire, Spire. It's a couple of puzzles and stuff. It's very easy to do. Once you made it to the top of the ancient Spire, we're gonna go and head over here in this direction, and then as you can see in the far distance, that is actually the Sun Temple, which is where we need to go in order to get the best glider in the game. We're gonna go ahead and set off, make sure you use all of your buffs and everything that you need, and then go ahead and double jump in the air if you have it by this point, and then just start soaring in that direction. I wouldn't really recommend going over top of the shroud because one, you don't know what you're dropping into, but two, you could potentially not find your way out of the shroud before your timer ends or before you simply run out of stamina. Stay right here on the right hand side and then just make your way as far as you possibly can. Second thing here I would recommend, and that is making sure that you're placing down a flame altar when you get wherever you land before entering into the Sun Temple, just simply in case you happen to die. You want to make sure you have a best fast traveling point here. Same thing goes for if you need to run home really quick to repair tools, you name it, just placing down a altar would be a very good idea. Alrighty, so now upon reaching the Sun Temple, for me, the easiest way to get in was exactly the way that I did from the right-hand side via the second story window. It actually works very easily here, and I had little to no trouble doing it. Now, keep in mind, the Sun Temple does kind of function like an ancient spire in a sense where you're constantly working your way up the Sun Temple, and there is tons of booby traps and tons of extra locked doors that you have to find, buttons either to shoot or to manually press in order for you to unlock those doors to get additional loot or to just simply proceed. So again, work your way through the Sun Temple, but once you have officially reached the very top, as you can see here in this footage, this is the chest that will house the Ghost Glider. This legendary glider is the best one in the game. Not only do you get it from this chest, but it also gives you the recipe for you to now craft it back at your homeland or wherever you have a crafting bench at. You can actually craft it directly from there instead of having to make your way here if you happen to be running with a party of 4 or 5 members in order to loot the chest. And there you go. Now you officially have the best glider in the game. And to jump off of here like I have done, if you placed your flame altar in relatively the same spot, it's a really cool flight to be able to glide right through these 2 rocks in order to land back at the flame. You name it. You can leave one here up, but in general, man, it's just a really good glider to have. It's the best one in the game, at least currently at the state of the game. Now, one last final tip I have for you when it comes to getting the Ghost Glider. If you happen to be playing either co-op with another friend or just multiple people in general, I think the servers can hold up to 16, but either way, if you guys are all looking to get the Ghost Glider, only one person can loot it at the time of, you officially getting there, right? Only one person gets the Ghost Glider. All of you guys would have to go back to base typically and farm out the materials and then craft the other Ghost Gliders for everybody else. Well, there's actually a little trick here. Just like all of the other loot and, spawn areas in the game, you can actually reset that entirely by whoever is hosting the game completely leave the game, go back to the main menu, and then log back in. Just like with our legendary loot farm, this also does respawn this glider via this chest, and it's a lot easier for you to farm out this over and over and over again until everybody gets their brand new legendary Ghost Glider. And with that being said, that wraps up our video for us today, man. If you guys have any additional questions, don't forget to drop them down below in the comment section. Don't forget to like, comment, and subscribe here on the channel for everything Enshrouded and survival games related. Also, don't forget, if you're looking for a cool community, I do have a Discord community that I'm trying my best to keep on building, and that is almost pushing 7,000 members. So if you're looking for a cool place for everything survival games related, you can find that link down below in the description. With that being said, as always, guys, you have a wonderful Monday, and I will see you all on the next one.